Well, the community has voted. We've tallied up all those votes. And you, my friend, are now the sole winner of NBA 2K23's
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K. Sports. It's time for NBA action. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin.
He's unbelievable. Hall of Famer in every way. Thank you, David. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Here we go. Wood out there with Miller. Then it's Williams. Then it's Ball. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard. And for the Warriors, we'll see Wiggins and Green play in the forward spots. Curry is out there with Chris Paul. And it's Looney in at the 5 down low. And for the teams that are struggling to meet expectations, Richard, what kind of advice would you give them at this point of the season?
Well, Kev, it all depends on why they're struggling. If they're trying to integrate new pieces, you got to stay patient. If it's chemistry issues, though, that can get a bit more complicated.
How would you handle chemistry issues when you play?
Well, some things are just unavoidable. Some teams have great chemistry, and some teams, not so much.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Warriors. The pass to Wiggins. Now here's Curry. Fires for 3. Rebound by Williams. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. There's Ball with the 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Ball against Curry. Clock at 6. On deep. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. Ball against Curry. Pass to Reeves. On the wing, Miller. His scoring numbers are pretty strong. He's up there at 21 points a game on average. Ball from long range. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Miller outside. Ball with it. 8 points for him. Reeves can't hit.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of the game.
Ball, the bounce pass. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
And some might go as far, Greg, is saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional it hides everything else, like how they can dominate the glass defensively.
And it's the Hornets' ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Ball feeling it out a bit. He feeds it to Williams. And the shot goes in.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Lakers. Here's Paul. It's rebounded by Charlotte. It's an 8-point differential. Miller with a wide open look. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Here's Paul. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Curry passes to Looney.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
First team foul.
And here are the Warriors now. 11-point game. On the wing, Wiggins. Uncovered. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on Steph.
Ball, the pass to Miller. Back to Ball. Again, the Hornets score.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Here's Williams. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
You love how physical Green is willing to get, enduring the foul and finding the bottom of the bucket.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets. Well, RJ, you played against Draymond Green. Do you agree with him when he calls himself the best defender in NBA history?
Of course not. He's not the best, but he's worked his way near the top. I'll give my guy that. And look, he's a defensive player of the year, and he has been in consideration multiple other years. It's his versatility that gives him such a boost on that other end of the floor.
Taken third overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Green, and it's Klay Thompson in for Chris Paul. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Passes it to Reeves. Back to Ball. Pass to Wood from the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Wood's got 5 points so far.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And the Warriors with some changes. Payton comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Curry. Golden State moving it around. Here's Kuminga. That shot misses. And the Hornets now going the other way. Smith dishes to Dedmon. The pass to Brown. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Warriors trail by 13. Kicks it to Payton. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That's on Terry Rozier.
Maybe the last guy on the floor you want going to the line. Klay is a great foul shooter.
Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
Thompson outside to the paint, 13 feet away. Shot by Joseph, no good. For the Hornets, they come into this following a loss to the Lakers. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Here's Dedman, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And the Hornets lead by 15. Pass to Thompson. And here is Payton. Here's Joseph, covered by Smith. Back to Payton. Wide open look. And he connects with the jumper.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Joseph against Smith. Passes to Rozier. From deep three-point range. And it's Smith missing.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
To the inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
The Warriors have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith.
State basketball.
Warriors trail by 12. And Joseph kicks it to Looney. Thompson against Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. From deep. It's hauled in by Thor.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Takes a 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
You know what time it is. T-shirt time. Make some noise.
1:21 left here in the opening quarter. And the basket is good.
Those high percentage looks are easy for Thompson. He's just got the touch for inside shots.
Payton against Rozier. Pass to Thor. Shoots over Kuminga. Thor, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
For 3, Smith. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Charlotte leading by 9. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And stolen by Payton. Feeds to Thompson. It's stolen by Brown. Smith outside. Back to Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Shooting for the away team.
That one on Thompson.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up
21. The away team, 31. And get ready to move.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. We've got Ball. Williams is out there with Wood. And it's Miller. And it's Reeves in at the two-guard spot.
Watch how Wood uses his body, pushing past the contact to get to that easy finish.
Outside Curry. Back to Paul. The pass to Kuminga. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Kuminga's got 10.
You create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
Ball against Paul. Ball, the pass to Reeves. 4 on the shot clock. Ball, no good. Warriors trail by 9. Curry fires from way outside. The quick look, no good that time. Curry against Ball. Banked in off the glass. He's got 14.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Ball passes to Curry. Now Wiggins lets it go from deep. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Paul. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Charlotte. Back to Ball. Takes the 3. The Warriors pull it in.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter. They've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
That bucket in no time at all. Paul's got his second bucket of the game to go. Charlotte leading by 14. Now, here's Ball. He's got 14. Pass to Reeves. A 3-ball. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists tonight.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Timeout called the Warriors. Hey, Richard, for a while, teams went small. They became quick. Now we're seeing some teams go big, playing 2, sometimes 3 7-footers in the lineup. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's always a pendulum swing. Once it goes too small, then all of a sudden the pendulum swings back. And now everyone is looking for size. But you have to have size that can also stretch the floor because teams need guys that can rebound. That's what they're looking for.
Oh, Paul in position.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus.
So smooth. And here is Ball. Now, you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Over Paul. And it's Ball, that time on the assist by Miller. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Curry looking around. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Sinks the 3-pointer. Wiggins has got his second basket of the night.
And how about the confidence of Wiggins? His teammates want him to take those shots.
Passes it to Reeves. Charlotte moving the ball around. And the shot goes down. Ball's got 18 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Wiggins passes to Green. Looney down low, working on Williams. Looney with the bucket.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Ball against Paul, and Paul slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Miller against Wiggins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
Being the aggressor there and getting rewarded for it. Love watching Wiggins get inside and draw the call.
And the Warriors with some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Payton comes in for Stephen Curry. And it's Joseph in for Paul. Now Ball. 20 points for him. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte.
Substitution on the court.
Rozier looking around. Pass to Dedmon. Back to Rozier. 6 on the shot clock. Charlotte needs to get a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Warriors trail by 17. There's the pass to Joseph. Back to Payton. Here's Wiggins. Here's Joseph. No points in the game yet for him. Down low. Pass to Looney. Lots of room. That one's not going to go. And the Hornets now going the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Smith outside. No good on the triple. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Joseph, that's good.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Rozier finds Brown. Rozier against Payton. Pass to Thor. Drains it from beyond the arc. Thor's got 6 points.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
On the wing, Payton. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
And this is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shooting and forcing the D to compromise.
And he can't hit the second. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
Rozier for 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And Joseph kicks to Payton. Smith against Joseph. Pass to Thompson. Wiggins with it. On the wing, Payton. Thompson passes to Joseph. Fires the 3. The Hornets pull it in. Dedmon's got 6 rebounds in the game. Over in the corner, Rozier. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Rozier's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Payton kicks to Joseph. 44 seconds left in the first half. That one dropped for his second bucket. Again, 2 for 4.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Brown outside. Smith outside. Shoots the 3. Kept alive by Charlotte. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Rozier. Smith outside. Over Joseph. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close.
Your Warriors.
Hornets on top,
42.
opening up a huge.
64.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here. Big time play throughout the first half for LaMelo Ball. He had 20 points, 6 assists. And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Hornets leading by 22. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The pairing up front, it's Green and Looney. Chris Paul is out there with Curry, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 slot. Miller inside, covered by Wiggins. Williams dishes to Miller. And it's Curry with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. Verticality gives Wiggins the upper hand, almost unstoppable once he's midair. And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
Back to Ball. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
Paul can't get it to go.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Charlotte shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Ball hits them both. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Paul passes to Wiggins. Outside Curry. Now the pass to Paul, and stolen by Williams. Ball kicks to Miller. Pass the ball. Back to Miller. Shot clock at 6. Over Wiggins, and the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over-the-back.
You have to know your positioning and where the opposition is on the floor.
Kuminga's come in for Kevon Looney. Back to Paul. Over in the corner, Kuminga. And the Warriors miss again.
they've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And it's Ball penetrating, and Ball slams it in.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Personal foul.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
For Charlotte, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. Timeout called the Warriors.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
16.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Ball outside.
Junior Champ Squad.
Curry against Ball. Now here's Kuminga. Defense is right there. Here's Green. Trying to end the drought. And the play by Curry as he finishes it off for 2.
Great instincts from Curry, chasing the shot for a rebound and a second chance look.
Passes it to Reeves. Here's Ball. The shot comes out. The Warriors go the other way with it. From deep three-point range, Curry can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Ball, the pass to Wood. Here's Reeves. Three-pointer. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Drills it from outside.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pass to Reeves. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Three-pointer.
Reeves has got 6 in the quarter.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a hack-a-ball strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career.
Ball with it. 30 points in the game. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
What a move, guys. I mean, he's absolutely embarrassing them out there right now.
Ooh, you can break all the ankles you want. You still got to knock down the shot, and he nails it.
And the pass to Curry. Back to Wiggins. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Ball against Ball. The shot misses, and Golden State will go the other way with it. Here's Wiggins. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Wiggins has got 9 points here in the second half. Charlotte's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Ball, the pass to Miller. From deep. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
You just don't realize how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. And that was sweet.
Here's Curry. Williams with the block.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game. Ball
kicks to Wood. Ring shot on the way. Ball no good.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Outside, Green. Here's Kuminga. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got 4 rebounds in this game. Ball against Paul. And taken away by Paul. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Warriors. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Payton in for Chris Paul. Curry from deep three-point land. And Green slams it in.
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
Looney's checked in for Golden State. Corey Joseph comes in for Curry. Now, here is Smith. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Pass to Rozier. This one for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists tonight. And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And, of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And, DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Payton surveying the floor. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Joseph. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Dedmon's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Stolen by Thompson. Kuminga the pass to Payton. Looney kicks to Payton. Golden State moving the ball around. And they get it back. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Passes it to Rozier. Charlotte gets it back. Second shot opportunity. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Dedmon's got his second basket of the game. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And the Hornets call time here.
Here come those future Celtics to make some noise. Let's hear you if you want one.
35 seconds left in the third. Joseph dishes to Thompson. Back to Joseph. Takes it from 10, and he knocks down the jumper. Joseph's got 6 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Smith outside. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 6. Just 4 seconds left to play in the third. That one, no good. And so it's Charlotte going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. The one goal they had.
The visiting team.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for Charlotte, we've got Williams. Christian Wood is out there with Miller. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. Just 5 on the clock. Murray, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Ball, the pass to Reeves. And here is Ball. Inside, Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Good creation by Ball off that pick and roll. He can find clever ways to beat the defense.
Kicks it to Joseph. To the middle. Gill misses.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Pass to Reeves. Now here's Williams. Unloads from 13. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Charlotte. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. Miller outside. Joseph against Ball. Puts up a 3. And it's the Hornets another 3.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Payton. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so here's Charlotte. They've played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. Murray against Wood. Pass to Moody. Payton trying to get open. Outside for Murray. And again, no good by Golden State. Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Deep 2 from Ball. That shot is off. The Warriors go the other way. Here's Payton. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one goes on Wood.
Yeah, easy call.
You know, Richard, the one thing that jumps out at you about Gary Payton II is his incredible leaping ability.
Oh, man, he is an elite athlete. I love watching him rise up, especially because he's a little guy, as well as the way he uses his athleticism on the defensive end. It's what's made him such a valuable part of this rotation.
Ball with the bucket.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Moody the pass to Joseph. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
You expect some fumbles with the ball, and overall, I think they've done a good job limiting those slip-ups.
Golden State's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Right wing. Gill against Williams. Down low. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
And he makes the first.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Warriors have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Passes it to Reeves. Back to Ball. Over Joseph. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Ball's got 39. Warriors are gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Joseph looking around. Williams with the block. They retain possession. Shot clock at 5. Goes back up. Shot by Joseph. No good. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. As you go back and look at the last few seasons, RJ, it seems like team success has largely been predicated on health. Do you feel like that has always been the case?
I don't remember there being as many injuries early in my career, even with guys that were playing all 82 games. But you're right. Recently, we've seen a lot of key injuries. And look, this is my theory. Before, players used to get away from the game a little bit, take a couple of months off. Now players are staying in shape 24/7. Like they never take a break. And I think that's why we might be seeing players break down a little bit more.
Yes or no answer. Too many games at 82 in the regular season should be less than.
Don't you ever ask me that question. Give me 82. I'd rather you bump it to 83 just to remove all doubt.
Assist goes to
using good court recognition there. Rozier able to make the right play out of that pick and roll.
Away team foul. Smith. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Brown against Joseph. Now, here's Moody. He's guarded closely. Murray, the pass to Joseph. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Joseph's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. A three-pointer is right on target. Rozier's got 9 points here in the second half. Warriors have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Pass to Gill. And the layup falls.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's Smith. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Warriors have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Rozier defending. Here's Gill. Another shot. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want. It just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
And Smith launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Golden State. Rozier defending. Taken away by Brown. Smith against Joseph. Charlotte moving the ball around. And it's Brown missing. Golden State's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Murray, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Brown outside. Back to Rozier. Not going to go that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Hornets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LaMelo Ball.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
It's good.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer.